You're listening to the English Football Podcast. Hello and welcome to the English Football Podcast for another episode of the Daily Match Review, where we go through the games of the 30th of November today. We'll start off in Group C, where Poland lost 2-0 to Argentina, and Argentina are through to the last 16. The South Americans have thoroughly dismantled Poland to do it. McAllister and Alvarez got the goals, but they should have got more after Messi had a penalty saved in the first half. Poland will be mighty relieved they didn't. Argentina finished winners of Group C with an impressive comeback on their opening defeat. They attempted 23 shots in this game and were dominant throughout. Mexico have ended up beating the Saudis 2-1, which isn't enough for them. Poland finished second on goal difference and squeaked through to the knockout stages. The other game in Group C was Saudi Arabia against Mexico, where heartbreak for Mexico as they are out of the World Cup despite a 2-1 win over Saudi Arabia. Mexico were on top from the first whistle and finally got their breakthrough just 2 minutes into the second half when Martin poked in from close range. Chavez then scored a truly outstanding long-range free kick to make it 2-0. They needed a third to leapfrog Poland into second place, and Lozano and Otana both had goals disallowed for tight offsides before Al-Dosari ended their hopes with a late consolation for Saudi Arabia. Mexico finished third in the group, just behind Poland on goal difference. Saudi Arabia needed a win to go through, so they're also out failing to capitalise on their shock victory over Argentina in the opening game. We'll go over to Group D in the World Cup, where Australia faced Denmark. They had a 1-0 win. The first half was largely controlled by Denmark, but still fairly quiet in both boxes. Ryan was forced into a stop after Sutar turned Malahay's cross towards his own goal, but the goalkeeper reacted to save with his feet. Australia did manage 3 shots on target in the first period, but all the attempts were tame and comfortable for Schmeichel to save. Australia started the second period well and were rewarded as Leckie put them in the lead in the 60th minute. He ran 40 yards before nutmegging Malahay on his way to finding the bottom right corner. Denmark were poor in the second half and could not trouble Ryan at all, as Australia win 1-0 to progress to the knockout rounds. The win means Australia qualify for the knockout stages of a World Cup for just the second time, while Denmark are now winless in their last 6 World Cup matches. Australia will face the winners of Group C in the next round, which was Argentina. Let's move over to the other game in Group D, where Tunisia won 1-0 against France, and Tunisia hold on to a record historic victory over the world champions. The Eagles of Karaj secured a breakthrough and their first goal of the tournament thanks to Kazari's wonderful strike. France piled on the pressure thereafter, and Antoine Griezmann thought he had a goal late equaliser, but VAR put to his efforts. Tunisia secure a victory which does not send them through, but will be long remembered in the annals of Tunisian football. Rightio. Let's go to the EFL Trophy final stage, where Everton Academy beat Mansfield 2-1. In the England Premier Division, Folkestone Ingvika won 4-1 against Bowers and Pitsea. And that is all for today. Thank you for listening. You've been listening the English Football Podcast. Subscribe for just £1 a month on Spotify to get exclusive episodes and debate weeks that only subscribers can watch. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.